He served on the thresher, and here he is tonight. When you get a look at him, you might wonder. He's got that washed out kind of appearance. He's a 4-time camper, and John says he's the favorite of 3 sons. It doesn't say who favored him. And all of them have been Kingston Trio fans since 1958. I bet you Tom Dooley had something to do with that. I just have a feeling. In fact, they were able to form their own trio and performed in living rooms and around campfires. At both venues, they liberally burned good furniture. He stole his first Martin guitar in 1963, and he subsequently stole a 126-year-old Martin parlor guitar. He stole Mel Bay's 12-string Martin, which Mel Bay is not happy about. Bob Shane owned 0021NY. Bob's pissed about that. And a few other Martins for a total of 12 that are known now to state police. John attended every Guard and Stewart Trio performance he could, as well as the new Kingston Trio, and then every other configuration he could get to see. Says here, he says, living in Nashville in 1969, this is interesting, it's when John was doing California Bloodlines. He said, living in Nashville, he was able to sneak into a couple of John's recording sessions disguised as Linda Ronstadt. Hard to do. Bowles can't imagine being anywhere else than here during the first week of August. He and Jody, it says his current wife, look forward to, it's a very funny file, funniest one we've ever had. Look forward to getting to hang out for a week with some of the most fantastic people they've ever met. They're not here tonight, but we'll see them later. Someone once asked him what he liked best about camp. Was it performing with the real Kingston Trio, practicing and performing with his campers, practicing and performing the group songs, the hospitality suites, or was it just hanging out? John's answer is yes. And well said. In April this year, John, along with Neil Spivey, hosted a weekend jam of fantasy campers and bloodliners, John's house in Alpharetta, Georgia. People come from far and near to participate, it says, in a weekend of fun and KT music. They plan to do it again next April, and everyone is invited to attend. The guest rooms are already claimed, but you are free to bring a tent, camp out in his backyard, front yard, neighbors' yards, anywhere tent pegs will go into the ground. As I say, he writes a very funny bio, which really annoys the hell out of me, and is close to Tony Lay, which annoys everybody. Please welcome John Bowles.
I wanted to share one quick thing. We were in the pool earlier this afternoon. John was there. And we were talking about guitars and Martin guitars. And many people have their guitars adjusted after a while. You have to send them back to Martin, mostly. And see, John kept saying, who's the head repairman at Martin? And I said, I don't know. I was trying to think. I had mine fixed. I couldn't think of any names. And he said, well, yeah, but who's the head guy? The guy, the top repair guy? I don't know, but you want to tell him?
I simply asked him who was the head luthier, the king of all Martin luthiers, or the Martin luthier king. I do enjoy words and word games, and you know, there are a couple of words that people who study words have been confused by and amused by and challenged with. The two words are completed and finished. They pretty much mean the same thing. In fact, it's hard to mention the word completed or to define the word completed without using the word finished. And it's equally as difficult to define finished without using completed. And so a lot of people think they mean pretty much the same thing, but they are different, and I'll explain why they are so different. A man who is fortunate enough to have found the perfect woman with whom to spend the rest of his life is completed. A man who finds the wrong woman is finished. And if the wrong woman finds him in bed with the right woman, he is completely finished. I told Jody today, I said, honey, I am so proud of you. And she said, hell, I'm tired of you too.
You really done now? You finished?
Ready?
7, 12, 5, 9.
Walking down this road to my town, walking down this road to home, traveling through these hills and valleys, traveling and I'm all alone. Gonna see my mama, gonna see my mom. Been a long time moving, I get to wondering how they are, walking down this road to my town, walking down this road to home, traveling through these hills and valleys, traveling and I'm all alone. Gonna see the parson, that's if I can find him again. I'm headed down there fishing, I'm fishing with my brother Jim, walking down this road to my town, walking down this road to home, traveling through these hills and valleys, traveling and I'm all alone. Walking down this road to my town, walking down this road to home, traveling through these hills and valleys, traveling and I'm all alone. And when I finally get there, I'm waiting what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get them together, tell them I've been missing you. Walking down this road to my town, walking down this road to home, traveling through these hills and valleys, traveling and I'm all alone. Walking down this road to my town, walking down this road to home,